3, chair yoga, figure 4 stretch, AKA chair pigeon, okay? I just had you guys, I'm gonna show you guys on my right hip. I will say that for any sort of hip opener that involves a figure 4 or a pigeon shape, I always prefer to do the tighter hip last, because sometimes I've noticed in my own body that if I do the more open hip first, it's kind of like going for a bike ride with your older siblings and you're like, where the hell are you taking me? And your older sibling's like, come on, it's okay. I feel like the tighter hip is that younger sibling. Like it kind of needs the older brother to go first before it's like, oh, okay, this feels fine. All right, so just keep that in mind. But I'm gonna show you my tighter hip first because YOLO, okay? You're gonna put your foot on the chair and I'm flexing my foot right away. All right, and then you can use the back of the chair to kind of help you scoot a little bit. And then from here, you can literally just see how I'm straightening my back leg and sticking my butt out. You can literally just do that. And that would be enough on someone with a super tight right hip like moi. But you could also start to kind of scoot that heel in a little bit. You could gently press, not on your kneecap, but on that fleshy part right above the knee on the thigh. You could gently press down. And then if you wanted to really get into it, you're gonna bend that standing leg so that the knee kind of anchors you down and you can get in a little bit deeper just using the chair and your own body weight. All right, now this is, woo! And then if you send your hips back, even better. Now this way, I like this angle because you have a lot of options. You can also just use the top of the chair, cross your foot over, figure 4, make a pillow with your forearms, sink into it, shake side to side. All right, so translating to the mat, there's 2 things that I like to do. One is plank pigeon, where you literally just come into a plank pose and then you find what your pigeon would be here. And I'll show you from the front view as well, but my shin bone is just going wherever it wants. It's not parallel with the short edge of the mat. It's just kind of cutting in wherever it goes. My toes, my back toes are flexed, and I'm using that flossing of the heel to open up the hip. So this is a good prep for pigeon. You can easily go from here down into like king pigeon, well, and then sink down, right? But sometimes just doing it in that plank position with a little bit of flossing feels good. However, my favorite way to open up my hip is through a side plank variation. So we do these a lot in group training, but we never really do the variation. So I'm just gonna show it to you. You might see me doing it because it feels good. So you're in that side plank, just take that top leg and hook it over, right? And then all you have to do is lift those hips. And if you try this at home, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, you're lifting up through the bottom of the hip. You're gonna feel that. And then you can take that again right into your pigeon. And woo! That's just good stuff right there. All right, so hopefully that helps those hips a little bit. And if you guys have any requests, if you want me to break down a few more poses, I actually have a really fun drill for foot strength that I'll show you guys next. So thank you. And oh, I have a cool little remote now, so I can just do this. Oh, maybe.